Welcome back to Alliance War. It is Season 42, War 3, for Loki is facing Palo. Don't know much about these fools. Alright, let's take a look at our team here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to bring our Miguel or our rank 2 Sunspot. But we are going to be bringing what I call the DLL squad, Absman and rhulk. Why is rhulk part of the DLL squad? I'll tell you in a minute. And we're also going to throw apoc on the team just because we've got one little problematic fight that we can use him for. No big deal. I did sort of pause here before finalizing my team because I wasn't sure about something. I thought maybe I'd switch apoc out for a global attacker like Omega Sentinel. I ended up talking with Andrew, Manuel, and PWF, and we said, screw it. Let's just do this Kingpin fight here on 7A with apoc. The reason for choosing apoc here is that Kingpin won't be able to shrug the debuffs and therefore will not go into damage reflect mode. If you can remember from last war, that's the damage that the 7-2 Sunspot took against Elsa was from the damage reflect. Here, I'm only using apoc for this one fight, so I'm not really too concerned about his health. I'm just concerned about getting this Kingpin down clean. So the strategy here is just to bait SP1s if I can. If not, then we just deal with the SP2, wait out the unstoppable. So we get our first SP2 in, no cable synergy, so we're not doing huge burst damage. I did put on mutant power back boost just for a little bit of help, because again, I want to get through this fight as cleanly as I possibly can. Here's the first of SP2 he's going to throw against me. Kingpin's global. He's going to be gaining a lot of power. It just is what it is. I'm able to get a heavy off to reset the degen. Now I'm able to put up the concussion. And I can see that I've got this fight within victory range as long as I don't screw it up too badly. Here's the second SP2. I've got to wait out this unstoppable, which is forever. I kind of hoped that concussion would prevent it from proccing, but alas. We'll throw an SP1 here, and then I'll finish the fight. Alright, next up on the path we have Rintrah. This is easy Red Hulk food. The node with the armor break on the knockdown doesn't do anything. It's just dealing with the fact that Rintrah is a big beefy boy in Alliance War, Battlegrounds. He's just got a huge health pool. So not any real danger here for Red Hulk. We'll just go ahead and speed up this fight to get through it as quickly as we can. I think I end this fight at close to 100 health. Again, there's just not a lot of danger here for Red Hulk if you're familiar with fighting Rintrah and keeping his charge counters in control. So. One last combo. Good night, sweet goat. All right. Node 22 hazard shift, incinerate shock. We're going to be using Absman and magma form. I have popped an invulnerability boost here. My strategy is I'll just push him to a special 3 and not really give a shit. That's what the invul boosts are for, right? So we start off in magma and we just start wailing. It's very kind of Whiteneto to throw a few special ones in there just to dump some power against me. Get the heavy cancel into the SP2 for the big burst damage. That's so lovely. Alright, here is a special 3 that I'm going to tank with the invul boost. That's the fight strategy, so when you got these power gain globals and nodes, defenders, that's when the invuls become so valuable. One more heavy cancel on SP2, and that's all White Max wrote. Alright, now we can move on to section 2, path 5B. First up we have this Nova. I'm once again going to be using Abs Man, I'm going to copy a fight strategy that DLL used in one of his recent videos and just try and get this Nova down as quickly as I can. The difficulty with using Abs Man against Nova is just that when you have the unblockable specials, obviously Nova's kit's going to nerf the damage. So actually trying to avoid using those unblockable specials as much as I can, so that way I maximize the amount of damage that Abs Man can do in this particular fight. Mistimed the last of the SB2 there. That just, makes me angry. Here I am going to be doing the unblockable special just to refine my form. You can see how much it nerfed my damage. I mean, yeah, I was into the protection, but even still, the kit is going to do that. Fortunately, once that is over, the damage is insane. Alright, so now we're getting to the back half of the DLL path. rhulk versus Abman. Now, the developer notes for Absman specifically say not to use rhulk against him. And the reason for that is because nobody fucking knows how to play rhulk like yours truly. So my strategy in this fight is very, very simple. Get hit in the face. No, I'm just kidding. My strategy is to actually have him alternate his forms back and forth between Uru and Magma. And then when he's in Magma form, he's going to have essentially 0 physical resistance. He has a ton of physical resistance when he's in Uru. So I'm going to be getting all my damage in either when he's outside of his form, like right now, or when he's in Magma. So that's the plan, is just to get the damage in, and then I'll be able to, because of the Fury, outpace the regen. It's a slow start to this fight as I just build up my heat charges and get things going. But it ends up being a pretty effective strategy. Yeah, you'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm over a minute into this fight and he's still above 90%. I get it, all right? I get it. I'm feeling it out, Sometimes you gotta dance for the first few rounds of a fight just to sort of get the rhythm of it. Alright, now we got the Fury up, we got him in Magma, and we can do huge chunks of damage to him in this mode. I mean, look at us just chewing through his health. But now we gotta switch him. We're going to remove the form with the heavy counter. Unfortunately, I then immediately eat an SP1 and give him his form back. That is not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. And the regen, you can see, has given him back a substantial amount of health. Alright, but now I've got the Fury up, and I've got him back in Magma form, and I can again start doing massive amounts of damage. And this SP3 shall kill. So yeah, not a fast fight by any stretch of the imagination. Warlock was banned, otherwise I probably would have sent a Warlock to do this fight. But a rhulk can do it under the right circumstances. So take that, dev notes. Alright, my final fight this war after that monstrosity is this Terrax on Safeguard. Obviously they're trying to put Terrax on Safeguard to prevent his utter annihilation by Absman. Unfortunately, Safeguard cannot protect Terrax from Absman. I popped on a regen boost just for the chip damage, threw on Magma form, and then I'm just going to build up to a special 2, parry, heavy cancel into the SB2, and just look at that burst damage chewing through Safeguard. It is just nasty. So a few more hits with the burst damage, and Terrax is toast. That is a Terrax on Safeguard in about 32 seconds. Pretty good stuff. All right, so don't know how this war is going to end up. Hopefully 4 Loki wins, and I'll see you in the next live chat.